All right, we want to say Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give our praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles who teach the truth and rule world around the world. And salutations to all you Akim pushing this word of truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. We back another week to prophesy the downfall of Babylon and to wake up the elect of the nation of Israel. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to your true biblical nationality, and pointing out prophecy, because it's a lot of things been taking place in the earth. You know, you had the earthquake. Where was it? Was it Syria?
No, it was Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey, where it kills thousands of people. I think it got, the death toll got all the way up to about 30 or 40,000 people.
It might be 80,000.
Yeah, it's still counting.
That's just what Esau tells us.
And you still got like all type of disasters happening around the earth. You got
a big snowstorm
in California.
In LA. Yeah. It never snowed in LA, but remember the song 2020, it never rains in Southern California. But it's snowing now. Right. That's just the Lord stirring up things. That's the sign of the Lord telling you we at the end of the day. Right. He said this stuff was going to happen. That's right. You're having earthquakes in diverse places. Weather patterns is out of the ordinary. Everything is just ass backwards. You know, we'll have a heat wave here and it's snowing in goddamn California. It's probably warmer here than it is in California.
Yeah, right now, and you got people in California losing their mind because I forgot how many inches of snow they got.
The brothers got snow. The brother, the head of the LA camp, he got snow. He couldn't even come out.
Yeah. I mean, cause I think it was like what, 9 inches somewhere.
Yeah, like 9 inches. We don't even get 9 inches.
Yeah, hey, if that don't let you know,
like a dusting in them.
So that's taking them back.
Yeah, that means they ain't accustomed to us getting that. They winters be raining. So anytime you got snow happen somewhere where they're not accustomed to having snow, what you see what happened that year in Houston where they had the ice storm.
Yeah, everybody was going crazy.
Houston ain't got no snow plows, and Houston they weren't prepared for nothing like that.
Right.
Yeah. So these things right here, this is the Lord visiting the earth, man. He's throwing the course of everything off. Bring out what you got,
This is Matthew 24, beginning 6, and it reads, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in divers places."
The Lord is speaking on these things. All these things are happening right now. You got wars, rumors of wars. You got all this stuff is happening at the same time. Now, don't get me wrong. These things happen throughout the period of time, but not all at the same time. You know, this is all happening in the same time.
Right, I mean that's really it. It's
the
Lord.
The Lord got the world in total chaos right now. You don't know what's going to happen from week to week. You just kind of like you really just day to day. You know, we don't know. We wake up, the America didn't collapse. You know, the economy didn't collapse. Then where would you be at? You might not have a job to go to Monday morning. You know, and Lord willing, I pray that happens. I don't want to go to work. I don't know. I'm not to speak for you brothers, but I don't want to really work no more. I'm tired of shit. Because especially when you know it's going to happen, you just waiting on the day that it happens. Right. You know, we know that all this shit's going to come to an end. You know, we're going to lose a lot of things. We know that the MOTB is coming and all that. We just ready for them to get it on.
That's right.
Hey, that's why, that's why we on our watch, because when we see things like that, we know that we in the time of the end. You know, when, like Ox said, all these things happening at once. That's how we know this is of the Lord. Even if when it happened just like on an ordinary day, that's still of the Lord too.
That's right.
You know, so hey, it's beautiful. We know we're in the end time.
That's
you know,
right.
Concerning prophecy. I got a precept. You got more on that? This is a precept. This is Sirach or Ecclesiastes 40 and 9. It says, death and bloodshed, strife, and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sake came the flood. That's why all these things are going to happen up on the earth, man, because the Lord got to kill a lot of you people out. Because when you go along with this society, you basically making a covenant with death. You know, and the Lord said you can't make a covenant with death. So that's why the Lord is having a lot of people drop dead.
That's right.
Who made that covenant with death. Because look at people who got jabbed up. A lot of it, the death toll is high in people who took that shot.
That's right.
That's you making a covenant with death.
Yes, a covenant with death.
You knew that people. You can't say you didn't know because you was warned.
Right.
You people was warned.
That's right.
Not only by the prophets, but you was even warned by some Edomites that, you know, if you go to Psalm 64, they used to tell on themselves, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got whistleblowers now, so you can't act like you don't know what time it is.
All right.
You know.
Then I heard that what was it, second or the third booster shot? It never got approved. They never approved it through the I think it was a CDC. Right. Never approved like that third or fourth booster shot.
Right,
yeah,
right.
But, I mean, and you people been warned that shit was nothing but poison.
Right.
But you took it anyway.
That's right.
Now you suffering the consequences.
Right.
Of following this damn devil.
That's right.
This devil gonna tell you nothing but lies.
Right.
But you people eat it up. So that's why you dropping dead.
That's right. This is Psalm 64:8, and it reads, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
Yeah, you look at all videos on YouTube, man. You got Esau telling you, dropping dime on Esau, man.
Right.
They know it's a bunch of bullshit going on. It's countless of videos that's trying to tell you that your government is lying to you. You know, but our people so dumb they gotta wait until it happens to them to figure it out.
Right.
You gotta take the jab, and now you want to cry about it.
Right.
It's too late.
Right. You drop
It's too
dead.
late to know now. You got shit in your body now.
Right.
Yeah, that's why. That's the same reason why the Lord said don't take the MOTB, the mark of the beast, because the Lord, once Esau does that, he controls you now. You know, Esau can basically make you have a heart attack. He want to control everything. Look at he even try to manipulate the weather. He got a heart program that he can have earthquakes happen. He can have rainstorms, tornadoes, tsunamis.
And the people over there in Turkey believe that the West has something to do with that earthquake.
Yeah.
And I know they did, because they got that heart.
Right.
They can make anything happen. Because they can't have make it to where the big ones that go down in California, they're just waiting on that. The Lord gonna put it in their mind and make them do it. See how it's snowing over there? They never had, you know, they had something to do with that.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Esau is the wicked that the Bible speaks of. So we don't put no manner of evil past him. We know he's capable of doing these things, you know. I mean, like I said, and his tongue fall upon him because he do videos saying, look, we got these programs.
You know what I mean? There's so many
biometrics and all this stuff.
There's so many videos that Esau's doing to wake you up.
Right.
You know? And that's their tongue fall upon themselves.
Plain sight. This is Job 9:24, and it reads, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
The Lord is telling you that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Now, who is the wicked? We know by process of elimination that it's a so-called white man.
That's right.
Because he's ruling the earth. You can't do nothing without his approval. Everything goes through him. You want some money, it goes through him. You want clothing, it goes through him. You want food, it goes through him.
Hey, you want to leave the country, you can't leave unless you got
If you want to keep your home,
you got to get a fucking passport.
you got to get a permission slip.
What is that? You supposed to be your your own man, and here it is. You can't even pick up and go.
Right.
You got to get a passport if you want to leave the country.
Why I gotta tell somebody where I'm going? If
He
I'm,
got
if,
attracted.
I'm, if I'm supposed to be free,
Right.
Right.
I got to tell you where I'm staying. If I don't do that, you'll take it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not free. That's why we be telling y'all we still slaves.
Right.
I know people don't want to hear that, but you're a slave in this world because you got to answer to somebody. Free men don't answer to nobody.
I appreciate it. This is Ecclesiastes or Sirach 12 and 10. It says, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed of him, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and shall know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. And that's the Lord just basically telling you, keep an eye out for Esau, man. Mark him, mark him which caused division.
Right.
You got to keep your eye on Esau, because no matter how Esau come on TV and appeal to be like he's for the people, he want to do things to help you. No, it's for your detrimental, man. He want to destroy you.
Right. The Lord telling you, man, never trust your enemy. I don't
right.
give a damn what he do. He's still your enemy. You never supposed to leave the back of slavery should be in the back of your mind always. You know? You can't forget that what this people done to you, man. That don't make no sense. They don't forget. They don't forget a goddamn thing. Do something to them. You think these imposter fucking Jews forget about heaven?
Right.
Fuck no. They gonna never forget about that shit. And if you try to make them forget, they gonna get in your ass.
Hey, them gooks forgot about Pearl Harbor either.
No,
They constantly thinking about,
a way to get back.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, so and look at this with Jake. They trying to erase our tribulation. They trying to take slavery out of the damn Bible, out of the
they
curriculum.
trying to take it out of the school. They don't want to teach it no more.
Yeah.
They don't want you talking about it.
That's a shame, dude.
No, you what they call it? Critical race theory.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want that. Like it didn't happen. How the fuck you gonna try to erase something that happened?
Right.
That's history. Anything that happens in this world is history.
But that's Esau MO. What did Esau do when he came into power? He basically went through whitewashing everything, trying to erase history.
But see, because you can't rule.
You gotta have a clean slate. Like if you're gonna rule
unrighteously, you gotta do that.
Gotta erase history.
Because if you ruling righteously, you ain't gotta erase nothing.
Yeah. Hey, why you think they took the Apocrypha out of the original?
Because it explained to you.
It exposed everything. You know, it explains what happened in the Greek captivity. It explains it all. Because if you read the Bible, just the regular King James version, it's just going to give you from Malachi, then jump right to Matthew.
Yeah, then
you jump from what's the Medo-Persian straight to the Roman. No, it's some history there that's missing.
Right, because what Esau, what he wanted to do what he wanted to accomplish by taking books out is to try to say all nations can be saved. Because when you get to the New Testament and you reading about the Gentile, and you it's two forms of Gentiles in the scriptures. So you don't realize in the Apocrypha it tells you our people was called Gentiles because we took on these heathenistic customs. And that's what Esau, he loved that confusion. That we are the world spirit, everybody, hey, we all the same.
Right.
Yeah,
you know, because our people are not going to do a diligent search. You know, they ain't going to read, so they just going to go whoever's in power tell them.
Right.
That's why so-called white men can tell our people anything and they just going to go with it because they're in power. Right. They ain't going to question. But you got to understand why is he in power? Because he's lying to you. He's out. If you believe in the lie, that keeps him in power.
That's right.
They got a precept. Did you have something out?
Yeah, real quick.
You got it.
This is Psalm 58:3, and it reads, "The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies."
So the Lord's telling you, man, you can't believe this devil at all.
Right.
When you see a little bitty baby, that's a liar.
Period.
He gonna grow up to be a fucking liar.
Right.
You know. So
No, that's the truth.
that's the truth.
I mean, that's why, hey, even when you read in Psalms, the 37th chapter, it speaks about dashing their little ones into stones. Because why? Because that's how you got to put away evil. After 1,000 years, that's why the Lord said He got to do away with Esau, because that long as you got an Edomite left on earth, that can grow into a fucking mountain. How they say, like a mustard seed grow into that's what that can do, man. That's why when Lord told Saul to kill all the Amalekites and he didn't, look at
That's a
It's
thorn.
a thorn in his side. It's a thorn in his
Yeah.
side now.
Yeah.
Also, you know they gonna get no get back. You just slaughtered everybody and leave some. The son that you leave is gonna come back to get your ass. They ain't gonna forget. That's why Lord told you to get rid of all of them.
Hey, even they
Only
show
a
you
little bit of cancer.
they show you that
spread.
Hey, they show you that even in the mob movies. What they say, if you leave a witness, you can. That's why they say they don't want you to leave a witness, because they come back.
Right.
And like, even in the olden days, regardless, even in all the movies,
Yeah.
the Western guy who killed the dude, the little son's father, he's going to get that son.
Yeah.
He's killing that son
he
because he
gonna
don't
come
want him
back.
coming back.
Yeah, he's gonna come back and get you.
Hey, that's what happened in what was that cowboy movie they just came out with?
The old way.
No,
Django?
not Django. It recently just came out, maybe like last year
Oh, okay.
on Netflix. See, it's a
I'm
good
talking about that harder we.
The harder we fall, yeah. Now look what happened. He killed his pops, but the son came back and killed him in the end. That's how it goes.
This is Isaiah 14:21, and it reads, "Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities."
So you gotta destroy all of them. That's
Right.
why you gotta destroy even the ones that act like, oh, we didn't do that.
Yeah.
They're the first ones on the
You gotta
chopping block.
destroy them because look what's happening. That keeps everything going the way it is.
That's right.
All they doing is continue what their forefathers doing. You know, that's why the Lord said prepare slaughter for his children.
That's right.
Because all they doing is repeating what their forefathers done.
Right.
Trying to play off like we didn't do it.
Right.
No, you didn't do it, but you're the recipient of all the things that your forefathers got
Right.
from us.
Gotta die.
And now you
Fourth
continue.
generation.
Now they continuing it on. So y'all gotta die too.
That's right.
And that's a righteous thing, man, because if you live, that's why you see, when you read in Obadiah, after 1,000 years of captivity, the Lord said He gonna gather all the Edomites up and just burn them. Y'all gonna turn to stubble. No, but that's a righteous thing though,
Because they was created to be the
wicked. That's how that's that's when the Lord gonna do away with the wicked. Like,
Because in the kingdom, it ain't gonna be.
You can't do it.
It's gonna be. It ain't gonna be no use for them. Ain't gonna be no more wicked in the kingdom. So what you need a wicked for?
yeah. I mean,
He's not malicious. How can they be up there with
Y'all
righteous?
just there to build up the kingdom. Once y'all do that, your mission is complete.
complete. It's over with.
You're out of there.
Yeah, and y'all ain't gonna have
You ain't
spiritual.
dealing with no fucking Edomites no
Right, for
more.
what?
Hey, that's why the Lord says it's gonna be 1,000 years captivity for them, because
It's double the punishment.
y'all not
Right.
gonna have spiritual power. It ain't gonna be like a blink of the eye. No, y'all gonna have to build our shit up, man. It's gonna
Right.
be
From
1,000
scratch.
years.
From goddamn scratch.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
Yeah, we did it.
This thing, all this
But
shit
we
gotta
did
be
it in
torn
half.
down.
But we did it in half the time.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
We Israelites.
We them people.
Yeah.
That's why it's gonna take y'all double. You know.
Yeah, cause y'all
You
ain't
want
gonna.
the best minerals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look
y'all.
how fast we built this fucking place up, man.
He's using
We
shit.
built this. It's only, America's only been what about
200 years,
250 years
yeah.
old. We built this motherfucker up in no time, man.
And it look good. It look
Yeah.
good.
All this goddamn concrete, yeah.
For about a year, and then it go back down. We
Yeah.
gotta build it up there.
Yeah, we just maintain it.
Right. That's what exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But look, Esau got paid good off of what we did.
Right, this country's so damn strong.
Right.
From my labors, man.
And they still getting over. They still getting
And they just over in California, you know, they talking about that reparation shit, right? First they said it was like they gonna give them 220,000. Now it's up to 360 now.
Oh,
I mean, good luck.
Yeah, I feel like you can get this, but I'm just saying that just let you know it really ain't a number you can put on this shit.
That's right.
Because you got to keep on it. Before you know it, they go out there everybody a fucking $1 million.
right. You think that's
Then the million ain't even
You
enough.
know what Esau gonna do? Esau, Jake gonna be happy as hell. Esau like, I'm gonna give y'all $1 million, but everything gonna go up. Like your mother.
I put it like this: if you go to Esau for anything, your ass gonna be back in hardcore slavery.
Yeah.
You bet if you get that money, you better fend for yourself.
Tell me. Go ahead.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3, and it reads, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape."
That should not escape is the wicked.
That's right.
That's why we talk. If you got it, if your ultimate judgment is death, that means you ain't escaping. If you got death sentence to death penalty, what that mean? You ain't getting them. You get
dead.
Yeah, you ain't getting away.
That's escape.
Yeah.
It's just when we gonna put you to death.
Exactly.
Right.
You already been sentenced to death.
Yeah.
Now that you finna get put to death.
Who can hide from death?
Ain't hard.
Nobody. I mean, like death is like a shadow
Right.
for the wicked. It's something that's what Esau running from. That was the whole point of taking that Apocrypha out, because nobody want to be Esau now.
That's right. Yeah, kind of.
Don't they say because he was a fugitive and a vagabond? He's a fugitive. He's running from death. Right now he's running, but the Lord is allowing him to run. But Lord's gonna put a time on it where he can't run no more.
And you know what it is though? It's like we always say it every week, man. The Lord is like the feds. It's like you can't run from the feds. The feds watching you.
Yeah, they let you do what you want for a while. They make you think you run, you getting away and shit, and then that indictment comes down.
And it's over.
It's over with. All they doing is getting everything right for the indictment. Once the indictment comes, then they come and get you. And once they come and get you, man, it's a wrap.
Over with. I got a precept. This is Revelations 18, and I started 4. It says what I want. I started at 1. It says and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and become the habitation of devils, in the hole of every foul spirit, in the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and ye receive none of her plagues. Here's the point. It says, For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquity. So that's a righteous thing when we was talking about earlier. The Lord remembers that, man. The Lord ain't gonna forget the iniquity that Babylon the Great has done. You gotta pay for all that, man. All the slaves and all the rape, robbery, and murder, pillaging people, colonizing, just being a hammer in the earth.
Everything you did to his people, you got to pay for.
That's right.
That's all he cares about. He don't give a fuck what you do to Moab and all that shit. He concerned about his people.
That's right.
All the things you done to the nation of Israel. That's what you paying for.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, because the scriptures speak about the apple of the Lord's eye.
Yeah, that's what they paying for.
Right.
What's done to the Lord said we are the salt. We the only concern. We the only concern. All the other nations ain't the Lord's concern.
That's right.
They just here.
That's right.
Y'all just here. We are the concern. We are what matters on this planet.
I'll get that precept. Because the Lord said it. What is this? Yep. I'll get straight to the point. This is Isaiah 34:8. It says, "For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, in the year of recompense, for the controversy of Zion."
Hey, that's all it's about.
Hey, the Lord fighting over us.
What you've done
It's
to
all
us.
about Israel. It ain't about what you did to the so-called Chinese, Japanese, whoever, so-called Ishmael. I don't give a fuck about none of that. It's
Right.
what you did to Israel,
Right.
the chosen seed. That's what he's concerned about. That's why why you think we getting punished like a motherfucker?
Right.
Because we are what matters. Lord said, "I'm gonna put that in."
Amos, I got you. You got it like
Lord said He's gonna
Go
punish
ahead.
us for what we do.
Right.
He didn't say the other nations did it.
No.
It said Israel.
Right.
We just what matters on this planet.
This is Amos 3:1. It says, "Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh have spoken against you, O children of Israel."
Other nations.
O children of Israel, against the whole family which are brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, "You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities."
So am I wrong for saying we all that what matters in this earth?
No, that's accurate.
That's accurate. We all that what
Hey,
matters. And that would hurt some feelings, you be saying that. But I'm not saying that to hurt your feelings, it's just true. It's just true. I'm just saying it was true. We all that what matters. The so-called black man, the so-called Latino, the so-called Native American is all that matters on this planet.
Hey, that's why the Lord said, "Look, the other nation is that spittle." Get that in the apocrypha. What is that? 5 and second there, just
Yeah.
6 and 50. You started 54.
Okay.
Yeah, because hey, that's what they can't teach you in the churches, man. That's what Esau got his hand on our book. He said, "I gotta take this out."
Even our own people get mad at us saying things like this because it's hard sayings,
Right.
but it's true.
Can't come against
I mean, you can't. Just because we bold in what we coming at, don't mean we wrong.
Right.
Exactly.
We just bold and saying what we saying.
Why do you think we are bold? Because it's truth. When you speak truth, you can't do nothing but come with the boldness. This is 2nd Esdras 6 and 54, and it reads, "And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake."
Wow. Damn. That backs me up for what I just said. That backs me up. The world was built for our sake.
Our sakes,
It
man.
wasn't built for the whole world. The world was built for us. And that's powerful right there, man. If you just let that sink in, man, that's beautiful, man.
It's beautiful.
The world was made for us.
Us.
And we fucked it
Not
up.
them.
And we fucked it up,
God, man.
Right.
We fucked it up
Hey, get,
by being disobedient.
This Psalms 2 and 8. Yeah, because that's it's more. Oh, go ahead. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's like it.
Okay. Continuing on, 2nd Esdras 6 and 56, and it reads, "As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel."
Y'all think we harsh. The Lord is way harsher. The power that built heaven and earth just said that you other nation is nothing but spit.
Run that back. You can't get
I mean, damn. I couldn't even come no harder.
But you know that's I ain't mad at Esau, because if I was a wicked, I'd take that out too. I'm like, yeah, I
And
can't let y'all.
and that's the reason why this man has so much hatred and enmity with us. It's because of that. He knows everything goes to
birthright.
us.
Go back to the birthright.
Everything comes to us. Even though the birthright goes to the elder, it was gonna go to us anyway. The Lord got a sense of theater. He just wanted shit to play out the way it is. It was gonna always go to Israel anyway. Yeah, it makes sense. More on there.
All right, this is steady going on. This is 57. 2 Ezra 6 and 57. And now, O Lord, behold these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
And now that we fucked up, look at the position we in. We got these fucking heathens over us. They in our neighborhoods, taking the spoil of us. We got to go to them for the one of all things. We just destroyed because of our disobedience. All we had to do when Moses gave us the law was to do it. And all these blessings would have been upon us.
Right.
But we hard-headed, stiff-necked people. We wanted to follow the heathen, so.
And that's why the scriptures say oppression make wise men mad. Because what Ezra saw, he said, man, look, these heathen that's ever been reputed as nothing, they been getting the Lord over us. I go to work, that's my boss.
Yeah.
That's oppression.
I'm looking at this Paul back ass, garbage ass heathen to tell me what the fuck to do.
A servant upon
If I smacked my Paul, I'd kill him.
But see,
I gotta suffer this heat. I gotta just suffer everything this heat is doing. Yeah. I gotta suffer.
That's why we tell Jake, man, look, man, you're not in a good mindset, man. But like when I see Jake, man, go to work and try to overextend themselves, I be like, but I know I can't say it to every Jake because some people get offended. You know what I'm saying? Because they be lumped up with Esau.
Yeah, I mean,
obviously we're not. But it's just kind of like, man, like you see Issachar on the job. You want to tell Issachar, man, quit breaking up.
Slow down, nigga.
Right. Issachar be over.
I mean, he just be putting you in a bad situation. He working out hella hard. They look at you.
Right, like you gotta keep up.
Yeah, and you doing your thing, and they look at you like, why you ain't like this? I'm like, cause he goofy as motherfucker.
Right. Yeah, he's busting his ass.
He got me fucked up.
Yeah, you gotta keep up with you.
I constantly used to tell you,
I remember, hey, I had to learn.
yeah, I'm like, yes.
I had to learn.
I had to do the act like that and come down.
I had to learn. I ain't
Yeah, we gonna work, man. Look, we gonna be on the same pace.
We gonna be here tomorrow, man. Slow this shit down.
and not understanding, you know, that was just built in me, but not understanding where it was really coming from.
But see, you know what? Even going back to captivity, when we was in the cotton fields and sugarcane fields, that you have certain Jake. They show you on 12 Years a Slave, where it was like old girl was picking like
oh, that bitch was picking like
12
niggas.
What was she picking like? 12 pounds of cotton or something?
Them niggas was picking like 2 pounds. Them bitches was picking like 12. She was working like 6 niggas.
Yeah. See, now she making y'all look bad.
Yeah, that's why he was whooping the shit out there.
Yeah,
he beating the fuck out of her.
Yep.
But this the irony of it. Yeah. That bitch couldn't get a piece of soap doing all that goddamn work.
Got her ass
that
beat.
That bitch couldn't even get a little piece of soap.
Yeah.
Bitch stinking like hell, working her ass off. This thing, and he fucking her stinking ass.
Hey, Master whooped her ass. Hey, after Oliver North, he didn't want to do it. Well, Platt, that's what they named him. They named him Platt. Yeah, after Platt was pussyfooting around, Master.
Yeah, he told Platt to whoop her ass. Yeah. He was like taking it easy on that nigga, grabbed that nigga's whip, and you saw the goddamn skin fly off that bitch.
Hey, that's why we gonna do to you. Till you eat
that
them,
shit was kind of hard to watch, man. When I was like, God damn.
Hey, you see when he untied her?
All turkey bits.
What happened when he untied her ass? She dropped right to the ground.
Yeah, that bitch fell to the ground. He whipped her ass unconscious. Shit.
Hey, when she screamed, you felt the Lord. What she said.
When you get your ass up like that, you fall unconscious. That's what. That's what you say, but Birth of a Nation.
Right.
That nigga was unconscious when he whooped Nat Turner's ass. That nigga was unconscious. And you know his mama had to get him back together and shit. Yeah, man, when you get your ass whooped like that, you unconscious.
But you know that's really a good thing because once you get your ass whooped like that, ain't nothing left but to do but rebel.
Yeah.
Like after that, it's like I don't give a
you
damn.
You fuck the world.
Yeah,
you gotta have to fuck the world.
Yeah, if you do me like that, I'm killing Master.
That was
Yeah, they do me like that, man. I'm like, look, you know what? I'm just gone, mama. Y'all better be without me. I'm killing
And
man.
he told me, he said, look,
He did really
he
did.
said, hey, y'all might as well go ahead and burn out. But I'm finna kill this motherfucker.
Right. I got a precept. This is
Shepherds of the people.
what's the deal?
How you doing, guys?
What's going on?
You said shepherds of the people.
Aren't you?
Well, we out here. We
David.
ministering, man. We teaching our people the Bible, man. What's going on with you?
That's fantastic.
What y'all part of a church?
Yeah, actually, I'm a Scientologist.
Oh, you a Scientologist? So what you who you identify the true Israelites in the Bible, man?
Well, I'm a Christian.
Well, the
But
Bible
But I'm
don't.
kind of unorthodox as a Christian because I believe in the Old Testament as well. I believe that there's a concentric line of God continuing to try to tell the prophets, please get my word out. Please get my
Well,
word out.
who's the true Christians of the Bible?
They began the journey.
Well, who are they today? What people are they today? You said everybody.
I believe everybody.
It's a nationality. That's like me saying it's a nationality.
Okay, so as far as a nationality,
Yeah.
right? And we're thinking about the amount of time it's taken, right? So, in my eyes, and from what I know, that people is everybody now.
Okay, you said it's everybody. Can I read you something?
Absolutely.
We're gonna read you something.
Totally.
You said it's everybody. Everybody is Israelite now. That's
Or they
what
can be.
That's what you're saying.
Well, are we not all spiritual beings in the house of a body and all made
we're
by
not.
God? Or do you think that there are people on this planet walking around that have no spirit at all?
I ain't
No,
saying
you got a spirit. Everybody got a spirit.
So if
But
everybody has a spirit.
but you got people that's born, and you got people that's chosen. Well,
Okay, as far as
you
the chosen,
you have chosen.
as far as the chosen, you have the original
those
12
are
tribes.
those are the Lord's
Right?
people.
The
Okay.
original tribes.
Okay.
Okay.
Those
So
are
you're
people
not about-
that hasn't changed. I can read you that hasn't changed.
Right. Okay. So let me ask you. Okay. So how many people are in the original tribes?
12.
There's 12 tribes.
12 tribes.
They right
people?
here.
How many people?
What you talking about? How many? 70? When you talking about when they went to Egypt with
How
70
many
souls?
actual people? Like, what was the population of the tribes when they were chosen?
They as the sand of the sea. You can't number.
You can't number. We don't know the number.
So we don't know the number. How long ago was that?
It
don't matter. The
It
scriptures-
doesn't matter.
Because we,
So you saying we can't identify them today? That's what you alluding to.
That's what you're trying to say.
exactly, because you have
Read
the
this
children
right
of the
there.
children of the children of the children of the children, and you go by generation by generation.
Read that. Read that. What did the Lord say? How we can
21.
This is Deuteronomy 28. So you're familiar with the curses that's upon the Israelites?
Yes.
Okay. So Deuteronomy 28. This is how the Lord said you're gonna identify them.
Okay.
So this is Deuteronomy 28 in is it 50? Okay, this is 45. Deuteronomy 28 and 45. It says, "Moreover, all these curses shall come up on thee and shall pursue thee." So whoever the Israelites are, they're gonna have curses on them, and it's gonna pursue them. All right. And it says, "And overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not to the voice of the Lord thy God to keep his commandments and his statutes that he commanded thee this day." Here's the point. It says, "And they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder upon thy seed forever." So these curses that's in Deuteronomy 28 gonna be upon the true people for a sign and a wonder to know who they are. So you can't say, well, we don't know who they are, because the Bible don't lie.
Yeah, it says
The
forever.
Lord said it's gonna be a sign.
So what is the sign?
Okay, so let's read some of the curses. I'm gonna read 48.
Okay.
It says, "Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, and in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things." And it says, when it means in hunger and in thirst, it meaning we just gonna have to go to these nations. We ain't gonna be able to have our own land and all these other things. We're gonna have to go to the other nations for.
Read 68.
Then
If you look at what in thirst and what hunger is, it's desire of something, right? I hunger for, or I desire
Same
something.
thing. Same thing.
Like
okay,
money,
let's finish. I'm gonna get to it.
like wealth, like land.
But still, all of it, whether you say
Let me
it this way
finish reading this.
or
Let me finish reading this for him. Then it says, and in want of all things, here's the point. And he should put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Now you look up yoke of iron. Who's are those people that have a yoke of iron on their neck? Nobody had yokes of iron on their neck but a certain people.
Prisoners. And if you,
Prisoners.
It happened in slavery, man. We're going to help you out. It happened in slavery to these people
It
on
also
this
happened
time.
to the Egyptians. It also happened to the
The
Chinese.
Egyptians.
What you
Yes,
mean? You mean the Israelites that were serving in
I'm
Egypt?
talking about
Yeah.
the Egyptians. I'm talking
Egyptians,
about
the Egyptians had a certain people in slavery. It wasn't Egyptians. You
And
said
what-
Egyptians
what
had
are
the
you talking
Egyptians
about?
in slavery?
Because the
That don't make
Egyptians-
sense.
The Egyptians actually.
The Israelites was in slavery
The
to
Israelites
the
were in
to
slavery
the
in
Egyptians.
You also have the Persians. You also have the Chinese. You also
Them was all
They
captivity.
had yokes of iron on their
You also
neck.
have the Peruvians. You
But
also
then-
have-
What that mean? Piece of iron on it. What that mean?
It means that the
That's
Israelites.
identifying who his people are.
Yeah.
In slavery.
The Bible is
This is who the Israelites, it was prophesied this would happen to the Israelites because our disobedience, we went into captivity and we had yokes of iron on our necks by our enemies. So that only happened to one national race of people.
That's wrong. That's wrong data.
What other
That is
what
wrong
other
data.
what other nation of people had yokes?
I just listed them. The Chinese, the Peruvians.
So you can Google the Chinese having yokes of iron on their neck.
Absolutely.
Google yokes of iron and see what pop up. Slavery gonna pop up.
you gonna see our people in yokes of iron. Read
Go
68.
ahead.
Read 68 and it's going
68.
Go ahead and Google, yokes of iron and when they were used through history.
We'll read 68. This is some more of the curses.
Do you think that the yokes of iron were created?
This is-
I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think yokes of iron were created simply for slavery of Africans?
Slavery.
It was created for the scriptures say the people will have yokes of iron upon their necks by their enemies. That happened to our people.
I'm asking you to tell me that yokes of iron were only first used and only created to enslave.
What I'm telling you,
I'm just saying.
it don't matter. So what are you trying to say? You're trying to say this didn't happen to the people on this
I'm
side?
trying to say the data you said, the data that
Yeah.
this only happened to one race of people, that is incorrect.
it happens to those people.
That is
You're
not
not saying
So you
that the
say-
yokes of iron were
straight up
just
is wrong
built
data.
for us.
So you
Yokes
saying
of iron was
every
on
nation
our
went into
people's necks.
captivity?
You're not saying that.
No, he said. That's
We're trying
What
to
you mean?
establish
I
the
said
people.
what?
You said it only happened to one race of people,
It did. We went into captivity
When it
with
comes
yokes of
to the-
irons on our necks, did we not?
but you said only one race. I'm
When it
talking
comes
about,
to these scriptures,
I'm
it's
showing,
one race. When it comes to this,
And
we're
when-
trying to stay in context with the scriptures.
I understand, but
If you just
so
listen to-
if
if
you're
you
talking about
listen
when
to
the
the
scripture-
68,
when the scripture
let
was
me
written,
read it.
Let me read it.
when the scripture was written, who were those people that had yokes on their neck? The Israelites,
The
right?
descendants of slaves.
the descendants of the tribes.
That is this is the prophecy that we just read that happened over here in America.
We
No,
finna read-
no,
we
no,
finna
no.
read
This
it.
is the tribes.
You got to.
It happened here.
You're jumping
Could you just,
history.
hey, could you just
You're jumping
slow down for a second?
Let me read it, man. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. It says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." So, and it says go to Egypt again. When we left out of Egypt the first time, we walked. It was 11-day journey,
Do you
right?
know the history of the?
We didn't go back to
We didn't
Egypt
go-
again.
Hold on.
We didn't go. We didn't
I'm
go
going.
back
I'm going back to the history that occurred way before slavery. I'm talking way before 1500. I'm talking way before the 1400.
And where's your proof? Where's your proof?
Look at history.
Where's the Bible verse?
Everything.
Where's the Bible
Right
verse?
there, right there.
Where's the Bible verse to prove what you
Right there. Right there.
establish
Right
what you
there.
said? This is
Where's-
talking about
where-
what happened here in
verse?
America.
No, that's
Listen,
not.
let me read it.
Where does it say America there?
I'm about to read it to you.
Oh,
It says, "In the Lord
Oh,
shall."
they gotta say American for you.
Well, he's asking.
I'm telling you.
See, this,
This-
you believe in the study of. So we're
Let me
faith-based.
just bring it
Okay,
out.
so so correct what you just said. We are the study of knowing how to know truth by looking at all the data unbiased and looking for what is the truth without bias, without somebody else's influence.
And the
which
truth
verbal
is,
influence
these
of
curses
somebody
that
who
happen-
somebody
How can a
has
man
private
understand
agenda.
that?
Hey,
He
brother,
has
let me
teach-
tell you this. The truth
I
is,
believe- I
the curses
totally
that we
believe
reading here in
what you're
Deuteronomy
saying.
happen to
I
our
can't-
people.
I cannot be.
This is how you
Y'all use the
identify who
Bible?
the true Israelites
Y'all
are.
use the
They
Bible,
are
y'all
here on
got
this
some
earth
other
today.
book y'all read.
What? Okay, now look.
But the thing is, I'm asking
You telling me you can't identify who the Israelites are, but you got people up there in the Holy Land who saying they're Jewish.
They've been there.
But you telling me you want me to
They've been
believe
there the whole time.
You want me to believe you can't identify
They
them?
have it.
Some of them.
They ain't been there the whole time, man.
Some of
Hey,
them
the
have.
simple believer
No,
word.
not everybody there. Not everybody there
That's
calls
question.
themselves a simply Israeli or.
Listen,
Do that verse fit them that's over there?
in that land, did they have yokes of iron put on their neck by their enemies and put into captivity?
Is war stopped?
Did they
Has the
get
war stopped?
that? They did. When?
Who did the Egyptians enslave?
Who
Who
you
did
talking
the
about? You talking about
Israelites.
the people that's over there now?
No, I'm talking about a
They
long
got
time.
they got over there by the Balfour Declaration
Okay.
in 1948. That's
No.
how they got over
Yo,
there.
yes, it is.
Yes,
That's
it
when they
is.
take
Yes,
got
it
in
is.
the land.
See,
Okay,
then what was that about?
In 1948, England turned over Israel and Jordan to the Israelis.
That's
You-
they narrated. That's the narrated.
That's
That's
what
the
we
narrated
talking
thing
about,
that they
man.
gave you.
That's
the
how they
narration.
got over there.
But you ain't getting it though. But
I'm getting it. I'm just trying to give you actual history lessons.
No, what
And
you
every
doing,
time-
man? You ain't got no Bible verse. What you doing? Come up here, you just spewing out anything. You don't have no scripture to back up what you're saying, brother.
All
do
I'm-
gotta have scripture.
all I'm asking
Well, you Esau according to the Bible,
You
man.
know, what's interesting is I'm allowing you to speak, but every time I speak,
You allowing him
But
to
you
speak.
We ain't
running
got
this
no.
up here. You don't
You ain't coming with no
authority
Bible
up here.
verse.
You not the authority up here. We the authority up here. We the authority up here. We are the authority up here.
Hold on. You said it don't say nothing about no color.
It doesn't say anything about color of people. It doesn't say where they came from.
That's
It
where
doesn't
your
talk
lack of
about the tribe.
understanding
Go get Jeremiah 14 and 2. So we about to read what color the Jews are. Let's read what color the Jews are. Get Revelations 1 and 14. You said there's no color in the Bible. See, this is what they don't teach y'all in theological school. They just teach y'all a doctrine and just send y'all on the streets. Y'all don't actually read the
You
scriptures.
know about the slavery of the people throughout the Middle East by the Israelis.
Just send y'all on the street. Hey, bro, look, they tell you what they tell you the color of so-called God and Jesus Christ is. He don't have no color. What color is it?
They say.
No
The
color.
spirit of it.
There's no color. Well, let's read it. Let's read. You got that?
I got that too.
They
Read
tell me
it.
it's a
He about to
symbol.
read
This
it.
is Revelation
They tell me
1
it's a
and 13. And in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps of the golden girdle. His head and his hair were white like wool.
So his hair was like his hair, wool. What's the people got woolly hair? Who got woolly hair? What people got woolly hair in this earth?
You got woolly hair? You got woolly hair?
It says white and it's like
Yes,
wool.
yes, it does.
So this is John the Revelator seeing the Lord. He describing what he's seen. He said that his hair was white and it was like wool. What race of people got woolly hair?
Hold on.
Finish reading.
Hold on, wait.
His head and his hairs was like white like wool, as
White
white
like
as
wool.
snow. His eyes
doesn't
were
say
a
white
flame
and
of.
wool.
It's
It says
y'all
white.
read it in. His
Get
head
I'm
and
gonna
his
get that for you,
hairs
too.
were white like wool, as white as snow.
So that is two different.
Finish reading.
White like
Then he got to
wool
the point.
and
His
like
eyes
snow.
and
So white.
his-
I see what you saying. White as snow and wool. So I see what he's doing.
So you have to.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like fine brass, as if it was burnt in a furnace.
What color is brass?
Brass.
What
Yeah,
color is
yeah,
brass?
yeah.
Brass would be about this complexion, right?
Brass is gold.
His feet was so your
But
feet the
as
same
it
color
was
as your face,
burned
ain't it?
in a furnace, so it was dark.
You know what red brass?
Dark.
He's a strong man. He can't.
Now you gonna say it's
Now
red.
you're in my
Now
realm.
you
No,
talking about the
Now you're
red.
in my realm because unfortunately I'm a
red.
blacksmith and I've been
You
working
talking about
brass
once it
and
cool
bronze.
off? Once
So
it
you
cool,
saying-
once
you
that
saying it
cool
don't
off,
become black.
what color is
You saying when
it?
it-
Once it cool off,
Okay,
you
but
talking about what it is.
listen,
But if it's hot and it's
I've done
red,
it.
no.
Hold on,
When it
let me
cools
bring
down,
this out.
what color is it?
Let me bring this out.
What color?
Bronze.
That's the main color.
Let me bring
You
this
know
out,
that.
bro. Let me bring this out. This, if he was confused about this, let me bring this out. This is a second account of somebody who's seen the heavenly, the Son of Man. This is Daniel 10:5. It says, "Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins was girded with the fine gold of Uphaz. His body also was like the beryl, in his face as the appearance of lightning, in his eyes as lamps in fire, in his arms, in his feet, like in color to polish brass."
Like
In color to polish brass. They don't teach you that in size.
It's so
You know what
it's
color
so
brass
complex.
is,
How about
man.
that?
You know
See
what
I'm
color
saying? Let's
color
keep it
brass
real.
is.
Check this
I
out.
gotta come like that. So
Check this out. He go.
This is more polished brass than yours.
This is Songs of Solomon 1 and 5. I am black.
Are you? So you consider yourself gold?
This is Songs of Solomon 1 and 5. I am black, but come, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. He said, I am black.
That's in your Bible,
Come on,
man.
man.
That's in the Bible. So
man.
I can't.
That's Solomon said.
How can you refute
Solomon
that?
himself, King Solomon said, I'm
What we're
black.
here to do,
King Solomon
man.
said he's black.
Break down strongholds.
Meaning, I'm dark skinned.
get
Who's
Job
dark-skinned?
30 and 30.
Explain.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Obviously, the King of Solomon.
Those
Those
people
are
dark
Israelites.
skinned? Is those people over there in the land today? Are they dark skinned?
Get Job 30 and 30.
This
Because
is Job 30 and 30. And it reads,
You dark skinned? You dark skinned?
my skin is black upon me.
My what?
And my skin is black upon me.
okay, so Job said his skin is black upon him.
Job.
Get Jeremiah 14 and 2. Get Jeremiah 14 and 2.
This is Jeremiah 14 and 2, and it reads, Judah mourneth.
Judah is sharp for what? What tribe? Judah. Judah what?
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof language. They are black unto the ground.
They're what unto the ground?
They are black unto the ground.
So the
Ooh.
true Jews are black.
What is he mourning?
We in mourning. Our
We're trying to
people
make
in
some
mourning.
No. You get up.
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof
That meaning we mourning.
They
Our leaders was language. Yeah.
The gates of
They was going through a famine.
Yeah, but you're trying to,
So that's why they
trying to make a
mourn.
point.
That's why you
I'm
mourn.
trying to understand the words that are being said instead of
Well, you said there wasn't no color in the Bible. We showing it to you.
I'm just asking you to read it again.
They describing themselves.
I know that's the point we're making. They're asking for other, but
He said Judah, and you
Judah
know you
mourneth,
just said Judah
and
is
the
sharp
gates
for Judah.
thereof language.
The gates there of language. Okay, man. Thank you.
They are what?
Black unto the ground.
They black unto the ground, man. Get Acts 13 and 1. So now
Never saw that in the
you
Bible.
learning
But there
you
ain't no
learning
tell
more
you.
you learning more than you
gonna
learn in
tell you.
Scientology
That's what we
school
up here doing,
up
breaking
here
strongholds.
through
They
the
ain't gonna
prophets.
tell you.
We the prophets of the Lord.
I'm getting what you're.
No, we reading out the Bible. You coming with your opinion. We reading out the Bible.
I'm actually asking you to actually.
We proving what we saying.
Proving whatever we say.
We're proving
with the
it.
Bible.
We're proving it.
Yes, we have.
No.
We proved it with the Bible.
It-
Just because you don't have faith in the Bible, you don't believe in the Bible. Yes. You don't blame us.
I'm understanding what you're saying.
Well, you not understand because we just showed it to you.
Let me read
You
this.
don't show me the data, and you go off of opinion that's not there.
Who's
I can't
they? Who's they?
I'm going to go back to the same thing. The whole
You see what I'm
iron
saying?
yokes.
Study
You're
yourself.
trying to add things.
Hey, look. Hold on, look. He keeps saying we add stuff. Now let's read. This is Revelations, right? The last book of the Bible. It says Revelation 4, and I started 1. It says, after this I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven, and the first voice which I heard was as it were of a trumpet talking with me, which said, come up hither, and I will show thee things which must be hereafter. And immediately I was in the spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat upon the throne. Verse 3, it says, and he that sat was to look upon like a jasper in a sardine stone. So when you Google a jasper and a sardine stone, it's a brown stone. So this is, how many scriptures do we got to go to show you that the Heavenly Father and His Son? Get Job 9:24, because that's the problem. When they putting up this book, but they not reading what's in it. The Heavenly Father do have a color. He have a depiction in here. It's recorded all throughout the scriptures. The true Jews have a depiction.
And you got to study to show yourself approved. You just can't read it and think you got it.
You can't just say the Lord said there's no end to all people. You can't say, man, being an Israelite is a nationality. That's not something that you just say. I can't be a spiritual Chinese person. I can't say, man, because I want to identify as Chinese. I'm Chinese now.
Israel was a
agree with that.
people before
Yeah,
it place.
it's a nationality. I can't say I'm a spiritual Chinese. I'm telling the Chinese, man, look, man, I'm part of your, I'm part of your heritage. I'm Chinese.
I just came in.
You ain't no damn Chinese, man. You who you are. It's a nationality, man.
Anyway, read that.
All right, this is Job 9:24, and it reads, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof."
Who's the judges in the earth, according to the Bible? Who's the judges in the earth, according to the scriptures? God and His Son, who you would call God and Jesus Christ. It says the wicked, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. That means whitewashing. That's talking about whitewashing.
He covered the faces of the
So
judges.
the images that you probably got in your Scientology school, where they probably got, what is it, picture Caesar Borgia?
Caesar Borgia.
Where you got a white image of who the world called Jesus Christ. That's not true. It says the wicked covereth up the faces of the judges.
I really don't know what you're talking about. That has nothing to do with
Who's
Scientology.
running the planet Earth right now? Who's running the planet Earth?
If any
Because the
race,
Lord said He gives the earth over to Him. So somebody's ruling. Who's ruling right now?
nation is ruling.
It's okay.
All right.
What nationality of
but
people?
people-
So
ruling the
so
earth.
what we've actually been able to discover is actually what's called the Big 12. And there's 12 families. And this has nothing to do with tribes and nothing like that. But it's
Okay,
people that...
who are those 12 families?
Those 12 families.
Those 12 bracket
Rockefellers,
Rockefellers,
DuPonts, the Gettys. Wait,
Rothschilds. We know that.
Okay, that's what we lose.
So what nationality are they?
What are they? What nationality are they?
They're red. They're
Okay,
red.
so
So
read
what
that
you-
again. Read that again.
The earth is given. Hold on, let me just. I don't want to put you.
Glad we established.
But see, the Bible. That's why you gotta let the Bible speak, man.
The earth. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So, by possible elimination, you said there's one, so that they're the wicked.
Right.
The wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, who and where is He?
So the Lord is saying, this image that y'all got of the so-called Jesus Christ and the judges of the earth, the Lord is telling you in the Bible, this is the wicked. And if it's not this man, then who is it? That's what the Lord is saying.
Because they running the earth, He giving you the question.
The Lord is, see, the Lord got a sense of humor. He's saying, look,
That's kind of like a riddle.
yeah. The Lord is really,
Can you get it?
he's really speaking, he's speaking plain.
All of them.
He's speaking
Now you
blatantly.
can see this Bible ain't meant for everybody. It's meant for those who He deems spiritual.
But if you go to Christian church, they'll read that and you're like, it's nothing. God, nobody's identified in the Bible. The Lord just identified the
They don't know
wicked.
who's running the earth and everything.
The Lord just identified the wicked. He said, look, if it ain't this man,
Then who is
then
it?
who is it?
See, it'll go over somebody else's head.
Yeah, so the Lord is like, look, I'm telling you exactly who the wicked is. I'm telling you the earth is given into the wicked. You can identify who's running the earth.
Who to watch out for.
Yeah.
The Lord is giving His people who to watch out for.
With
So,
all thy
because this
getting
book-
understanding.
It's the same thing with the
It's not
Israelites.
given to everybody.
The Lord's,
This Bible is given to the Israelites. Get,
That's right.
Psalms.
that's why.
That do make sense that, they do paint a picture of, but you can't paint a picture of.
No, the Lord speaks about whitewashing, man. He speaks about whitewashing in the Bible. Everything that's going on from Genesis to Revelation, the Lord don't leave no stone uncovered. So if you confuse you think you don't know who the people are, you think the Lord ain't gonna be able to let you identify who his true people are? He said you got curses on you to identify who you are. It's certain curses, it only happens to one group of people. It's like a DNA test. That's the curses that's put on the Israelites. It's like a DNA test. You know who you are. If you didn't know who you are, you can say, man, well, I read the Bible. We fit these curses. This is who I am.
Check this out. We're gonna read this right
Hey,
quick.
beautiful point.
We're gonna read this right quick.
This is Psalms 147, beginning at 19, and it reads, He showeth his word unto Jacob.
That's the Bible.
Jacob. All right. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation.
So that's why we said it's only for Israel. He ain't dealt with no other nation but Israel.
They ain't gonna teach you
But
that.
they ain't gonna teach you that. They gonna tell you it's for everybody. You said it's for everybody.
They say the law
It's
done
not
away.
for
That's why they say the law done away with
That's
it.
what they tell us.
That's what
Yeah.
they tell me.
But that's why the Lord said you got to study so that's to prove. You just can't believe what somebody tell you. You have to go search it yourself.
That makes you simple.
Yeah, because you came up here.
They ain't finished.
Oh, go ahead.
He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them.
See? So the other nations ain't know the law, statutes, and the commandments. It was
They
only for
given
the
to a particular.
because we was the nation of Israel job. We was basically to go throughout the earth and teach all nations and get all nations in order. But what we did, when we went to all these nations, we took on some of their customs. We started worshiping they idols, they gods, and we felt that the Lord put us into captivity for that.
This is Malachi 3:6. For I am the Lord, I change not. So he haven't changed. Everybody want to say when the New Testament came, it changed.
That's right.
You call the Lord a liar?
That's right.
Yeah, I have not changed, therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. See, we're not consumed because he didn't change.
Hey, get Jeremiah 16 and 19, and I'm gonna read something for you, man, because we just got done going into the laws that got established in this society, and you suffering for some of the strongholds that they set up in this society by with indoctrination. So we're going to read that in Jeremiah 16 and 19.
This is Jeremiah 16 and 19, and it reads, O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have
Inherited lies. So therefore, you've been regurgitating lies, because when you read the scriptures, I shouldn't be able to prove all this stuff we saying to you in the scriptures if what you were saying was true.
So, I don't. What you're reading is
Scripture.
But when
Look
you-
at this man. This man amazed. Look at this brother. Get this brother on camera, man.
When you enter in-
This brother is amazed, man.
When you enter in things that you're interpreting through other ideas. that's
How many
interesting.
terminology?
I'm still stuck on the fact that you're saying that only one people, one race were ever put into.
We didn't say it.
He did.
He said
But
it.
he did.
No, he said
Look,
it.
the Bible
Lord
said it. Hold on. Let's get it back. The Bible said it.
We didn't say it.
Right. So the
The
Bible,
Bible said it.
right.
So you calling God a
No,
liar?
I'm saying you have the wrong people identified.
Did that not happen to our people? Did that not happen to the descendants? Ain't we the descendants of the slaves that was brought over here?
Were we not sold?
Did that
on
not
to
happen?
rocks?
Did that not happen to our ancestors?
Did that not happen?
Exactly.
There you
This
go.
brother in the
Wait,
spirit.
brother.
This brother in the
But
spirit.
did it not also happen before that?
To who?
To the Peruvians, to the
Where's your proof?
Okay, look.
If
You gotta we are
Go
talking about
Where's your
the
proof?
people who was in the Bible.
it's in
We're
the
talking about
skeletons of the
Peruvians.
slaves of the Conquistadors.
don't you? Then you came up here and said you're a Christian, right?
Where's your So why are you asking me to prove something that goes against?
Because the scriptures say prove all things.
There you
Okay,
go.
good. So prove to me that African Americans that came over here as slaves were the first people that were put into iron shackles. And
It don't matter.
That's
I'm
like
proving-
saying Adam
Hold
was the
on,
first man.
I'm proving to you that we God's chosen people. That's what I'm proving to you. You gotta go back to Deuteronomy. Go back to Deuteronomy 28, and we'll.
So go look at some of the paintings of what happened to with the Persians in their conquest through Europe. Go look at what happened to when Attila the Hun conquered Eastern Europe and put millions of people into iron yokes, way before slavery or America was ever even thought of.
No.
Look at this. I'm talking about, this is history. This is fact.
Yeah,
this
wait,
is things that
Bible-
you can go
this
see.
is the only history
This is
book.
fact.
This is the true history
This is the
book.
realism.
This is the true history. History.
All these other
I'm saying
Yeah.
something that goes against
All the
the
other
one thing
history
you're saying.
books, man.
And you're saying,
But you got no proof.
It's always told by the winner.
It's called history.
No, it's told
This
by the
is the
winners, and the
history of-
winners lie.
It's not told by the winners.
Get out of here,
Bring that out.
So our people can write
28
history
and what?
books.
You think the
Bring,
person
get
won?
Deuteronomy 28 and
They did win.
Deuteronomy 28 and
They held people
15.
in captivity. The Medes and the Persians held people in captivity.
Yeah,
they was winners.
The Medes and Persians.
So they gonna write history the
Yeah,
way
they
they
see
see
it.
it.
The
way they
Media
see it.
and the Persians,
The Romans was
they took down the
one of the
Babylonians.
history, didn't
The Media and
They
Persians
gonna
took
write
down the
history the way they
Babylonians.
what they want it to be. Just like the Greeks, they gonna write history the way they see it.
That's right.
Because they won the battle.
What does the Bible
Where
say?
and who is
What about
What about the Arabian tribes?
That's Ishmael. That the Lord said he'd be a great
sometimes you gotta dust
nation.
your feet off, man.
Be a kingdom of
Did
priests.
they not enslave?
Bring out what you got.
This is 28:15, Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
This
But
is what the Lord said that happened to the true Israelites. These are the curse, some of the curses.
Yeah, but you're off the subject. I'm talking about
The subject is the Bible. We only teaching
the
the Bible.
subject is waking up our people.
I'm going over the one fact.
You worried about carnal things. We in the
But
spirit.
because you're trying to understand something that this is not what this is about. We're trying to look.
Well, you know what the bottom line is. What's
You're
your
not
Bottom
getting
line
it.
is there was a tribe, there was a people that were put into iron yokes.
man? That was our people, man. We ain't trying to hear you on that. That's our people.
Right.
And when
You ain't
say
gonna
our,
persuade us on that.
And you say our.
We are fully persuaded. We did the hit. We know the history. When I mean our, I mean Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That only happened to them. Read what you got. Read what you got. Let's see what the
This is
Bible says.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Talking to the
observe,
Israelites.
to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake
Jump
thee.
to 32. So we got that established in the law. Moses is talking to the Israelites.
Right.
He's saying, look, if you disobey, all these curses gonna come up on you and overtake you. So let's jump to 32.
32, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them.
All the day long. So who it says your son and your daughter is gonna be took away from you and given to another people. What people did that happen to? And it says your eyes gonna look longing all the day long.
can't do nothing about
Meaning
it.
there's nothing you can do about it. You're gonna be crying and be sad about it, but it's gonna be nothing you can do.
Years of slavery, you'll see that. You'll see this thing. When they took that woman's kids from her and put her on a plantation and took her kids away from her. That's what everybody's talking about.
So what other people did that happen to? Our people. Jump to 37.
I'm on 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
A proverb and a byword is what? Being called a nigger, a jigaboo, a spick, a wetback. You've been called outside your God-given name. We ain't been called Israelites in the Bible. We've been called
We the only
niggas,
race-
everything else.
People on this side is the only people that got power and power.
Yeah.
I mean, all those people do. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the nation.
Ain't that what we reading in the Bible? Didn't it say these curses was gonna happen to these people?
That's right.
I guess nobody has a proverb or a nickname or a slang word for Germans or for Austrians or for
Yeah, but the difference is
But
Yeah,
you- or Japanese. They don't, nobody calls Japanese a slant eye or a ricer or nobody calls a white man a cracker. Nobody calls a German a sprout or you know.
But you're missing the point.
You know, we were slaves, right?
You're
I'm not
missing the
missing the
point.
point. Other nations.
Yes, it is because of,
You just said something, and I'm showing you that
we've been
If I was
called.
saying-
We ain't been called
Do that make
Israelites,
sense
right?
If I was to say that, do that make sense?
What are people being called?
Yeah.
What do you identify as?
Say it again.
What do you identify
Like
as?
your nationality, what you identify.
Oh yeah, I put on the application black.
Black. So where's the land of black?
Africa? I guess so.
That's a lie, boy. Yeah,
He
the devil,
said
man.
Jew.
Yeah, we the Jew, we the true Israelites. But what did they identify us as a proverb by word black? See, he can. These other nations he mentioned about, yeah, they can be called slanderers, but at the end of the day, they can go back to their country.
Right.
They go back to. They know where they go back to. Where we go back to?
We go back.
Where's the land of black?
I guess if you're Israelites, you can go back to Israel, right?
Yeah, when the prophecy
But
come and the Lord
yeah.
put us back
But
in
who's in
Israel.
there? Who's in there calling themselves Israelite?
Keep covering the faces of the judges.
Matter of fact, let's get it. Get Luke
It ain't
21.
us,
Get
it's
Luke
them.
21 and 24.
Guys,
They call themselves that they not the people. Because the Lord said,
21,
well, once the people go back to the land, there'll be no more war. Is the war still going on?
We about to.
Okay, and those not the real people then. That's what the Bible says.
Hey, watch what the Lord say. Who's in the land now? Look
This
at
is
the
Luke
Yeah,
21.
That's what we try to tell you.
read.
The Bible said that if we was in our land, there'd be no more
No
war.
war,
We're about
yes.
to be on World War III.
Yep.
This is Luke 21:24, and it reads, "And they shall fall by the edge of the sword,
Meaning the Israelites.
and shall be led away captive into all nations."
We went to slavery into all nations. We got sold to everywhere in the world.
We got
Scattered.
we went to single
Everywhere.
It said they. It said they should be.
everywhere. They ship us everywhere.
Everywhere.
Read
That's
that
why-
again. It said they should
And
be.
they shall fall by the edge of the
the
sword,
sword mean violence,
and shall be led away captive
slavery,
into all nations,
which we did,
and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles.
Gentiles. So the
Ooh.
land of Jerusalem is being trodden down by the Gentiles right now. With they not the true people.
That is true.
So how many times do we
So
gotta
everything
prove
we
this?
proving,
We prove
by
it.
proving everything with the Bible.
That's right.
Proving
I
everything.
believe he could be black because
Well, brother, you're in the right
ain't gonna be
spirit.
honest about nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey,
That's right.
He's not gonna be
That's
honest.
spirit.
That's right.
When have they been honest?
Out of the 200 years,
He
what's
was-
been going on in
world
America?
become
War.
talking
That's right.
about.
Steal it.
You in
Steal it.
you
You are only so good as who rules this place, right? If I'm a
This
king
whole
and I
place is
am a
built
certain
on
way,
lies. This whole place
I
is built
disagree
on
with
lies.
You are only as good as who rules.
They don't
Well,
want that.
You are your
They
own.
don't want this to come
They
out.
don't want
if,
that book.
put it like
They
this,
don't want
if
this to
I'm
come
running
out.
everything and I put
Hey,
you
but
on-
you-
when
When
you
you go to church
Yeah,
on
that
when you go to
got
church
to
on
abide
Sunday,
by, it's
we
only
didn't
so
tell
much
y'all
you
more
can do.
scriptures than
Because you
ever
gotta
before.
come with me.
Right.
That ain't never
Because
coming
That's
out.
why I say that's why I say it like that.
Hey, you know what? You know why they don't want
But you
this?
agree with me that we are our own men and that we don't have to listen to.
No, we not in agreement with you, Esau. Now your horns is showing at this point. We ain't in agreement with you, man.
You have your own morals.
Because
You gotta
the
understand
scriptures
who is
coming
in
out,
control of everything.
you ain't accepting
I'm
the
not in
scriptures,
control
man.
of me.
That's how we know you Esau, because the scriptures coming out.
That's the
You see what Jake
difference
doing? Jake said, I believe that.
But you
Yeah.
think-
What Esau do?
He's trying to deny it.
Yeah. That's why.
You really
This
because
is
you
why
know
they
if
don't.
you're gonna
See this Bible,
live
you
for
running
it.
from this Bible.
You
You
see what I'm
running.
saying?
You running.
Hey, let's bring this out.
Get it.
Let me bring this out. This is Isaiah 14 and 1. This is why they don't want it to come out, because it's a judgment and a recompense for what they did to our people. This is Isaiah 14 and 1. It says, "For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy upon Jacob," meaning the Israelites. It says, "and will choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their places, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and for handmaids. And they shall take them captive, whose captives they were." See, that's judgment. That's righteous judgment. That's the Lord being just. He's saying, look, the people who put y'all in captivity, when the time comes, when I deliver y'all, y'all going back to the Holy Land, and they gonna be y'all servants and handmaids. That's they don't want you to know in Scientology school, in theological school. They ain't gonna teach them that.
But they not going from that book.
They got this book. This is the
But
same
they
book
not
they got.
going for it.
They cherry picking the scripture.
When you just
Right,
say,
there you
he
go.
gonna
They
preach
actually
the
take it from it. They just picking.
Oh, you know what they
They
teaching
pick
you?
from it.
They teaching you John 3:16.
Right.
You-
Everybody so love the
This is
world.
not Scientology at all.
This is a
That's
precept.
sad.
What you say?
Listening to you.
Read
and you
this.
have
Read
no
this right
idea.
here.
Well, do they teach the
You have
Bible?
no idea.
This
Okay, well, I know about it.
Scientology
Okay,
actually,
this
hold
is-
on, wait. Scientology actually does not teach you anything about what you want as a religion. Your religion is your religion. Scientology is actually something that simply.
There's no such thing as religion. Religion is made
Right.
up.
That's another thing.
Well, I'm
It's
gonna
law,
identify-
statutes, and the commandments. You keep the
What
law,
religion was
statutes,
the
and
Lord? What religion was the Lord? What
Okay?
religion was the
So,
Lord?
What I'm saying, Scientology
Ain't
has,
no
it
religion.
says, go study what you want.
They came up with
find
Christian
what
and
God
all
provides.
this
brother,
You're going to be able to find the truth.
Read this right quick. Listen
Hey,
to this.
Revelations
Scientology
13 and 9. If any
tells you
man
go look
have
for
an
the
ear,
truth.
let
Go
him
find
hear.
it, wherever that may be. So Scientology isn't something that is a false religion. It's not something that's going to take
If any
guinea
man
pig
have
from
an
the Bible.
ear, let him
It tells you
hear.
you want to go
He
read it,
that
you want to find it,
leadeth
go,
into
do it.
captivity shall go.
Scientology is all about the fact that you are a spiritual being, that you are not just a body, and there's a long history on this planet of people being suppressed into not knowing that they're spiritual beings and losing their path to actually being able to find God.
we only subscribe to the Bible, though. Me, man, that don't profit me. We only subscribe to the Bible.
You're not gonna get away with nothing.
Do you subscribe to education?
Just the Bible. This is our education.
So are you against people learning how to read? Are you against people learning how to do math?
No,
Are you against people learning a profession to be able to survive?
no.
Then you're not just the Bible. That's Scientology is telling you how to live, how to actually.
That's
be
the
able
Bible.
To
The Bible teaches you how to live. The
Does it
Bible.
teach you how to read?
What you mean? Do it teach you how
Does
to
it teach you how
read?
to read?
Does
it teach you how to read? No. Yes, no. Good. So how do you learn how to read if you tell me the Bible?
I mean, that per se, you can't say it teach you how to. You can't
So
say
there has to be an education system out there that teaches you something.
Yeah, but the
so you
Bible's
can
got-
find what the Bible
The Bible
says.
talks about an education system.
So
You bring them out to.
It talks about
So if people,
structure of education.
if people don't know how to find out, if people are taught
We for our big
That's why people don't even know what's in the Bible. They don't even know what's
fire
in it.
hydrant or whatever.
But we
If
will
they're
bring
taught-
it out.
if they're taught out there that they're just
Yeah,
a
like I
body,
said,
if they're taught by
color
science that-
is taught.
But that go into
It's
idolatry.
called
That's idolatry.
That's
It don't matter.
But
Scientology says,
Why don't you have it?
Lord, it matters to the
in here, these are things that work.
Why don't you know that
If they
Israel is
work
a
for you
people
in your life,
before
and
a
they better
place?
your life, and they
Why
better
don't
your
you know that this is a
understanding,
nationality?
if you actually can develop a clarity of mind,
Because they don't want you to know.
how to actually find what's true for religion, for spirituality.
Come on.
We're gonna close out.
We're gonna close out, man. We want to give all praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles who teach the truth and rule well. Salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.
Shalom.